Hope you guys are ready tonight, because this is the long haul. Also, watch your ears. There we go. All set. Okay, guys, so real quickly before we get started with tonight's stream, let me be the first to tell you that I don't know how we're gonna do it, but this first part of the stream depends on how long it takes, of course. It's gonna be mostly us consistently getting ultimate weapons, the final limit breaks, as well as potentially probably grinding for chocobos. Although that will be doing for last, because that part will be the elongated grind for the most part. But I've got my official Final Fantasy VII strategy guide that I've had for years. I mean years. I've had it for a long time. It's showing its age, unfortunately. So, we're going to do this, and we're going to try our best to get everything we can. Of course, depends on what goes on, depends on what happens. There's a lot of stuff. But first things first, Yuffie has now gotten all of her limit breaks, with the exception of one. But now we can go ahead and give it to her. Yay! That's one down. Now then, the first place that we're gonna get to is that we're gonna go ahead and try to get Vincent's ultimate weapon. Speaking of ultimate weapon, there he is right there. But we'll tackle him later on. I do know for a fact, though, that Vincent's ultimate weapon was somewhere nearby. But we gotta watch out for Emerald weapon, too, while we're at it. Last thing we want to do is encounter him. Up! Woo! Oh boy. Ultimate weapon scares me. It's like, no. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. I think... yeah, this is it right here. Vincent? That voice. It can't be. Lucrecia? Vincent. Stay back. Gives us a little backstory behind Vincent. If she is happy, then I don't mind. I'm against it. She and I are both scientists. After that, a child was born to Lucrecia. That child's name was Sephiroth. This body is the punishment that's been given to me. I was unable to stop Professor Gas and Lucrecia. I was unable to stop them. All that I was able to do was watch. That is my punishment. Lucretia, you're alive? I wanted to disappear. I couldn't be with anyone. I wanted to die. But the Genova inside me wouldn't let me die. Lately, I dream a lot of Sephiroth, my dear, dear child. Ever since he was born, I never got to hold him. Not even once. You can't call me his mother. That is my sin. Back! Stay back! Vincent, won't you please tell me? What? If Sephiroth is still alive. I heard that he died 5 years ago, but I see him in my dreams so often, and I know that physically myself, he can't die so easily. Please, Vincent, tell me. Lucretia, Sephiroth is dead. Huh? We're supposed to get like an ultimate weapon here. Let me see here. Okay. Well, I was there during this too, but I didn't go any further because I didn't have them in my party. Does that mean I have to come back here later on? I don't know if I screwed it up, but I may have to come back here later on. We'll come back, later on. That's just maybe what I have to do. Hopefully I didn't glitch it to where I can't get it, because that would suck. But oh well, we can always go after Cloud's ultimate weapon. Which he's right over there! Oh gosh! Let's see here. That one's mastered up, so I wonder if that would do anything to it. Might. Alright then. Let's go after it. Here we go. I was kind of afraid the counterattack wouldn't work. Although this might hurt it. Oh, that's right, he does that several times. Gummit. He will eventually. Guess I just gotta hit him a couple times until eventually he gives up. I mean, I know I fight him in order to get Cloud's ultimate weapon, but I forgot. It's like, what else do I do? It's been years since I've last done this. He must be fixing to get ready to land, because he's going in a straight line. Aha! There we go. Ouch. Whoa, he already dead? Huh. That's weird. Now where'd he go? I know he went somewhere, but I can't figure out where. Wait, I think I saw him. There you are. He'll eventually stop. We're gonna attack him. Gotcha. And of course he's hovering in the air. Eventually he'll give in. Or give up. Either one works. And he gives in. Which means we still gotta fight him one more time, probably. Now then, where do you fly off to this time? Aha! It's over. Hopefully this will either kill it or push it back. Oh, he's able to do Berserk Dance. That's a surprise. This is probably gonna hurt. Scratch the probably. Oh! Bye-bye! We got the ultimate weapon! Admittedly not the best weapon that Cloud can attain. Because the only problem with the ultimate weapon is that it doesn't allow the materia to grow. Which we kinda need it. I mean, we'll more than likely use it when we get ready to fight Sephiroth. Plus, technically, when it comes to the ultimate weapon, whenever Cloud's HP decreases at any point in time, the weapon itself gets weaker. So, unless we were able to keep ourselves alive and not lose any HP whatsoever, the ultimate weapon can hurt us. So basically, there are two trophy requirements that I am going to have to start over the playthrough. The first one is that the Dawn has to pick Cloud out of Aerith and Tifa. I have done that twice in my previous playthroughs for the PlayStation 1, but I've not done it for this one, and unfortunately we never did. And I forgot, but I think there was like one or two extra items that are optional that you can get that will get the Dawn to choose you over the other two. So there's that. And then there's also the fact that I have to have Aerith learn her ultimate. So yeah, that's fun. After reaching Nibelheim, take Tifa to her home and play the song from Cloud's flashback at the Calm Inn. The song is okay. So I have to have Tifa in my party. There it is. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see here. So here we go. Go for it. Now, how did it go again? I remember. Okay, so it's... I've heard this melody somewhere before. I played it well. I have the sheet music for that song. Huh, wait a minute. There's something inside the music sheet. Tifa, what's happened to our town? Was it all an illusion, or just a dream? No, it was neither. I remember trying to get people out of the flames, but not having the strength, burning with anger. I went to the reactor to kill Sephiroth, but he was nowhere to be found. Instead, I found you, collapsed inside. I felt saving you was far more important than going after Sephiroth. There were several others that were still alive inside, but I was only able to save you. As I was coming out of the reactor, Shinra troops were just arriving. I recalled a scientist named Hojo was in charge. He ordered the troops to gather up everyone still alive for the experiment. I didn't know what type of experiment he was talking about, but I wasn't able to let them have my dearest student. Putting you on my back, I headed down the mountain to the village. I used the cure spell on you many times, and started to head for Midgar, to look for a doctor for you. I didn't like that city, and my cure spells weren't helping. I decided to go to Midgard to find a doctor I could trust. I'm worried about you, but I can't settle down in one place for very long. Have you recovered fully? Are you well? I wonder how many years have passed since then. I just got into town again, but I can't believe it. The whole town is back to normal, except for the strange people with black clothes around. The town reeks of Shinra, but I won't go after them. You may think I'm running from them, but it's just that I don't want anything to do with Shinra anymore. It feels like time is running out. I'm sure you'll find this letter, and this gift for you. It should come in handy. I can't even jump anymore, but I hope you continue to sharpen your skills and remember what I taught you. To my most precious student, from Sagan. Tifa's ready to fight. Okay, so that's got her ultimate. Okay, we've got Siv's technically. Yuffie's learned hers. Red Ace learned his. Have we got Catastrophic? I don't think we do. Nope, we do not have Catastrophic. Omi Slash, I definitely know I haven't gotten that yet. So let's see here. Next up is Norse Coral. Doesn't technically say that you have to give. Hey, what's the meteor? Is meteor really going to crash down on us? I'm still too young. I'll never remarry. This memento is all I have left of my husband. I'll give it to you. if you'll please stop meteor. There we go. Okay. Is there anything else? Cassis doesn't have an ultimate. That's weird. Let me check something real quickly. Does Cassis not have a weapon? Or ultimate, let's see. Cassis Limit Break, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it's not attainable, it has to be earned, right? Which means I'm gonna have to fight a heck of a lot. Okay. So I guess he'll eventually learn it. There is one good thing about this version. And that's even whenever you use the implemented cheats, it will not nullify the effect of getting it. Like, okay, there's two different types of cheats. For the, let's see, what side is this? The left side of the analog, it does ×3 speed. But for the right side, it activates your limit break. In other words, for like a split second, it will recharge it. And then it will recharge again, and again, and again, and again. And you would think that would nullify the effect of getting any trophies. I have used this multiple times, and it has not nullified it. So, getting Cassis Limit Break will not be that difficult, but I imagine it takes a long time to get it. Plus, we barely even got started with Vincent Limit Break. So even if we do go back and get it, it may be a long while before he's able to learn it. So we're going to be talking about like a lot of grinding that we'll have to do. Then we also have the Golden Saucer we have to go to in order to get Omi Slash. But then we also have the Chocobo races that we're going to go for. Aha! Lucretia. Yes! He now has it. And of course, just like with the ultimate weapon, it prevents it from growing. So that takes care of almost everything that is outside of the Golden Saucer. From here on out, with the exception of the weapons, which we'll have to eventually, we need to grind for Chocobos. And that's where it takes the longest. So, for those of you that are watching it on stream right now, basically the plan is this, is that the majority of the videos that I'm doing right now are mostly going to consist of highlight reels. Because it'd be pointless to put out a whole entire hour and 30 minutes of stuff that's not going to happen. Know what I mean? It seems kind of stupid to me. Oh, it's unusual for people to come to such an out-of-the-way place. I can't remember how long it's been since my last guest. Who are you? Me? I don't know. You don't know who you are? Been a while since I gave it any thought. What was it they used to call me? Oh yeah, they used to call me the Chocobo Sage. That's right. Right. What was it? The Chocobo Sage? No one would forget that. Now, what can I do for you? Okay, so there's a particular item that gives off the best stats. And it is the Silk's Greens. Okay, I don't. So I'm gonna have to steal a lot. Because it says here you can't buy the Carbon Nut in a store. Instead, you'll need to steal it from the ferocious Valkyrie boss that roams the woods near Bone Village. You can also increase your chances of breeding. Okay, yeah. So technically, which is funny, because for the longest time, I've actually thought that you had to grind them up to S-Class. But technically, according to what it states here, you don't necessarily have to grind them to S rank. But it does increase their chances. So let's see here. So basically here are the conditions. To get either a green or a blue chocobo, which green is for mountain and blue is for rivers. Chocobos you need to mate a great or a good chocobo using the carbon nut. In other words, it says here either or both, I'm imagining. Like, you can have at least one great and one good, or two greats or two goods. Chocobo. Doesn't say here that you need to breed with a wonderful chocobo. Although I imagine that helps produce a little bit better. Then for a black chocobo you have to have a green and blue. And then let's hear. We're still in it for the long haul. Damn it. Okay. So, let me go ahead and explain real quickly what I found out. I found out as of literally an hour after I got done with the last stream, which was Friday night? Yeah, it was Friday night technically. But I found out that technically, you don't necessarily have to do any of the chocobo races. Which is mind-blowing to me. Because I thought you had to at least race a couple of times. But no. You do not have to race. That's actually interesting to me. But apparently, what it is that so long as you have two chocobos, a female great chocobo, and a male wonderful chocobo. So apparently if you have those two, you should have a chance at getting a chocobo of what you're needing. Which is mind-blowing to me. It's mind-blowing. Heck'emmit. There is, however, a catch. To get the wonderful chocobo that we are technically needing, to get the wonderful chocobo that I'm technically needing, we have to find the chocobo that's hanging around with a bunch of rabbits. And if they're with a wolf, it's not going to be a wonderful chocobo. So it has to be with 2 or 1 rabbits. Rabbits only. No wolf, just the rabbits. Yes! Caught it. Now then, we need to hurry to the chocobo farm. Okay, here's hoping that that's a wonderful male. Is it a male? It is. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so here's what I know. We have the great female, which is right here, and the wonderful male right here. That's all we need. That's all we technically need. We don't need to race from then on out. What we do need, however, and I don't know if this matters, but he specifically said to get these. He said about 80, but I'm gonna get 90 just to make certain. Plus, I've got the extra guild. Not that I needed, so. But anyway, do that. Now, for the record, we still need to get the CO nut later on, but we'll do that once we get close to it. We're gonna exit out here. Save. Now then, from what he said, you only have to feed one of those greens to either chocobo. Just one. He actually chose to feed the female, so we're gonna feed the female at least one. Now then, we're gonna choose mating. This one. And this one. And then we give them the carbo nut. Okay, here goes nothing. Dadgummit! That's not what I wanted. Okay, at this point, close out, enter back in. This is the process, okay? This is the process that is needed in order to do it. So yeah, this is where it gets annoying, folks.
A few moments later.
Okay, come on, give it to me. Give me the chocobo I need. Yes! The blue chocobo! Okay, it's a female. Okay, we're gonna name you Riv. For F. For female. And then, so long as we can get a green male, mountain male, basically, we've got this. But we do the same thing. And if I'm not mistaken, he basically clearly stated that it had to be female first that you select. It's like, ladies first. It's like, okay, ladies first. I can remember that. Oh wait, that's right, I have to... No, stop. That's right, I have to fight a few battles. Okay. But that's fine, that's fine. Now why? We can kill these relatively easy. I want to say it's the same process. I may be wrong. Should have left it open. Okay. give us the green one. Give us the mountain one. That's the regular one. Okay. This is the grind, folks. This is what it's all about. The male, but I can't tell. Okay, I want you guys to look at the shading here. It looks like it's green, because the blue right here is more blue than this one. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a brighter green. I was pretty sure. Okay. That way, in case that one wasn't a green chocobo, then we know we screwed up.
Much later.
In terms of breeding, we give them the Harara nut. Here we go. It's the black chocobo, we did it. Oh my god, we did it! Except it has to be a male. Doesn't it? Oh, wonderful. So I technically screwed up there. I should have kept that. It says we have to breed with wonderful. So that was right. That was right. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Should have read first before I did that. So it can be a black female. I had that backwards. That was my bad. But the good news is that that did it. That did it. Okay. That's good to know. That's no problem though, we can do it again. We did it before, and we can do it again, and we can do it again. Da 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 da. We did it before, we can do it again. 5 points to whoever can figure out what I referenced there. It's an old reference. I'm not even sure how old that cartoon is. Gosh, if I had to think about it, it's probably well close to... No, it can't be 30. It has to be older than that. Like I said, 5 points for whoever can figure out the reference that I made. Okay, give me a female, like we did before. Give me a black female. That is not black.
One eternity later.
Please let it be a female. Yes! Okay. The best part of it all, we're almost at the end of this road.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting, and they had to hire a new one.
Oh, yes! At last! Knights of the Round is mine! We gotta name it something. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and look through my followers and see which one I want to name it. How about our most recent follower? Commander Root. Co-Root, because I can't fit the whole command. But Co-Root, Commander Root, you are now a Chocobo, the Golden Chocobo. Ah, yes. You know what we're gonna do now? We're going to go and start getting some materias. Some rare ones, for that matter. And over the course of many years, Mako energy crystallized into materia. Receive Knights of the Round materia! This game is now my bitch. Oh, yes. Oh, it's so good to have you back, baby. It's so good to have you back. Oh. Okay. That's one area. There's Quad. HP MP. What that does is that basically switches your HP and MP, which that's not bad, but is no different. Yes. Well, there's not much left to do except for either to grind or to go to the flipping golden saucer, which that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna head there, especially since now we finally gotten it GP for some reason. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. What I am going to do though is that until the next time we stream Final Fantasy VII, I'm going to be grinding to get Knights of the Round leveled up, as well as Quad Magic. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, which I may have to look it up later on, but I believe that by mastering Knights of the Round, we might get the Master Materia. It would make sense. So I'm going to master Knights of the Round, as well as Quad Magic, because imagine casting Knights of the Round twice. 4 times! 4 times! That is insane! But, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grind it out, and maybe I might get the Master Materia. We'll see. At any rate though, guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. For those of you on Twitch, thank you so much for watching. And for those of you on YouTube, this will be cut from last stream into this stream. This will be cut into one video as a highlight reel, because, well, it would be kind of boring if I just didn't. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. This is BlackCross signing off. Catch you guys later.